What the hell was wrong with me that we went so late? I committed crimes. I shouldn't have started the recording. Oh, whatever. If I didn't know any better, I never could have told the school shooting happened here not 1 month back. It's so skeptical about stuff. Like, it's so cynical. Everyone's going about their business like it was the most averagest of days. Like, this happened in the middle of a school year, man. Worrying about their grades, their clothes and hair, whatever not their scales shine brightly enough for their crush to notice them. And I'll admit it, you use skincare products. Just admit it, you know about it. You know all about it. You know all about it, buddy. Don't even do it. It's so surreal just being able to stroll down the hallway without Naomi shrill. You knew her for like 4 fucking days. What are you fucking talking about? Was like, how does this contextually make sense? Right? He saw Naomi for less than a week. It's been a month. You've known her for less than 25% of your time at school, you bingus. Where's Scary Dave? Is he looking for that Boston-ass picture? Listen, I can just link you to it if you absolutely need to see it. If it's that important. Oh, the people in the recording are like, what the fuck are you on? What are you talking about? Was that the audio of the game going like shh shh shh, or something very bad? It's like there's someone in my room going shh. Very quiet. Very quiet. Scary Dave has been scared away by me using the wrong words. But yeah, I really do feel like this is just such a weird thing. On the latter note, I guess I ended up becoming part of that crew. Yeah, Fang's crew. You know, the crew, the person that you met like 5 fucking times. You were afraid of Trish. The rest of the group, just... Like, Fang is not coming back alive to kill you unless this story goes a really good way. I honestly would love that at this point. I would love it if Fang just fucking resurrects like Jesus. Good old JC. Good old Lucy. Also, is it really a crew if, like, one of the principal people is out? And, I wonder what Fang would think about. Stop thinking about those beans. Stop thinking about those beans. What? Ow. Hold on. Like Mike Myers. Oh, I forgot. That's why. Okay. Where are we? Where the hell are we, like, chapter-wise at this moment? This was the memorial. Okay, this. I think I found out where we're supposed to be. No? Hold the phone. I'm getting annoyed now. I want to have these things off to the side so I can keep things intact. Stella or Spears. Okay. That was the PE class, yes. That was the talk we had. Now we're in Read Not Gay. Monday, Monday, Monday. How could it... So it wasn't the right file. It just... Why couldn't it... Oh, because it's crew. I keep thinking, every time I think of Fang, I go with Fang in the gang, because that makes sense, you know? They called her out for... Oh. On the latter note, I guess it did up becoming part of that crew. It's not really a crew when it's 3 people and again one of them dies. One Fang would think about that. Would she have anything against me and becoming friends with Trish? She did. Like, explicitly told you she wasn't okay with that, buddy. Yeah, probably. Did you ever think about that? That she's disrespecting the the wishes of a dead friend, the friend of her dead wishes. I doubt I'll ever really know. Either way, it's lunch period now. I haven't made any promises to Trish, but I guess I could meet her up in the cafeteria. Or I could check on Stella like I planned. Decisions. Ooh, interesting question. I mean, like... I don't know. I kind of want to go with Stella, but I also kind of want to do both. How about we do both? How about we just do both? Let's just do both. I'm legally allowed to do what I want. Oh, wait, that's... Which one should we do first, though? Which one is the guy we're going to take as the canon exit? Maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. Because it's such a weird choice when you think about it, you know? Is like, are you going to choose the obvious date character, or are you going to choose, like, the only other secondary character that you... I say we go with Trish. Jesus Christ, man. She literally gave you shit for that. What? You can't make that the thing that she gives you shit for. Like with Fang, the misgendering, that's the one thing. This is you just throwing around slurs casually. Oh my god. You know you shouldn't use such language, Anon. Oh, shit, did I say that? No, but you're mumbling. Also, I always got the impression that his mumbling was so quiet you could really only hear him if you were like an arm's length away or so. Yes, you did. I mean, good morning, sir. Please follow me to my office. Wow. Fucking choice hijacked. And please stop the damn cussing on you. I was also under the impression that not literally everything he ever said was also muttered to himself. Like there was a limitation. You know. The only positive thing in my current predicament is seeing that the principal's got himself back to his old self. Not that tired old man I seen after the funeral. I got straight to the point. Well, at least my death will come quick. This year made friends with a certain Triceratops. Listen, Anon, just because you have a black friend doesn't mean you can start throwing that word around. What? I don't know if you've noticed, Spare, but there's not a single one of those around in these games. I have noticed. It's probably to avoid confusing the situation. Also, because everyone wants to see Inko get a sunburn. Yes? I do not wish to intrude upon your personal affairs. I would like to ask some questions. What? You're not the school psychologist, Mr. Spears. Listen, I imagine that to get the pass, you have to marry first. You have to ask for it, politely. And that's probably something you have to do. And even then, they're probably just doing it to fuck with you. And you don't get it, and it's like, are you so fucking dense, my man? It's adorable. Hey, on the plus side, you probably get to make you some furniture or something. Help you move. Sure. How is Trish handling the situation? A lot of denial. I think she's... I almost made it out of that she's doing fine. When I start to think about it. Yeah, fuck off, dude. Trish is usually the toughest person I know, so I can hold the spears herself, maybe. I could throw her at a wall and nothing would happen. Still, every time I see her smile or laugh while going on about how amazing she is, I can't help but wonder if it's all just a mask. Some defense mechanism to cope with grief. Actually, I know for a fact that something is eating her on the inside, that she's refusing to talk about it to anyone. Well, obvs. That's definitely not good. I think she's doing good given the circumstances. How do you mean? Well, I can even say. Isn't it kind of fucked up talking about someone behind her? If you're saying someone, you should use behind their back or something of the sort. It's kind of weird. Anon, you must understand that your friend's well-being is my only concern here. I'm not interested in gossip. You also must already know Trish is in a rough spot right now. If there's any other tragedy afoot, I would very much like to stop it from happening. If they make another shooter ending for this, it's just like the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Well, We haven't even talked about Fang. We haven't ever talked about Fang or any of that. But I think Trish is coping with it. Like I talked to someone else about like Anon stuttering, and he was like, Anon doesn't fucking stutter. Anon doesn't stutter. He stumbles into sentences when he has to start talking, but he doesn't stutter. He does this so goddamn much. It's such a weird interpretation of Anon. That's not 100% accurate, but not a damn psychologist either. So to know she's not having episodes, she's not depressed, try to think of the sorts. To my knowledge, she's not. It's very relieved hearing that. I see, thank you for your honesty, Anon. I can assume you're going to continue. What the fuck are you on, my man? You haven't supported her at all. You've just. Spears nods. It's very good, Anon. Here are some pep pats for you. And caring for your peers. Isn't that the shit you're supposed to learn in, like, preschool? And build up a... whatever. Alright, empathy, you know, not... Don't mind the tear gas I got with me. Oh, we get questions? Woo-hoo. I don't know what it's gonna do with this question, so... Still the fucking December one. So anything I was out worried about for listening to now, and all times like this, person might just need a little distraction. Distraction? Like, is he saying that I'm just clowning around? That she didn't name me around the best time? Who would be able to do that? A better word might be normalcy. You can be sure that Trish thinks hell of a lot about that. Jesus Christ. Doesn't sound like him. If she can't take any breaks, it'll destroy her. Everyone needs some cheer in their lives. Is that why she doesn't want to talk to me about it? I'm sorry, I'm not familiar. What the fuck are you talking about? You've literally butting in the whole time so far. But yes, it is possible she is keeping it from you. Or she'd rather share the good bits of her day with you. Jesus Christ, it's making me so annoyed. Why don't you just ask your goddamn parents or read? You know, the people that have known her for a year, at the minimum. Like, let's go to, like, the thing I'm writing, right? The trivial ghost in the barbecue scene. There's, like, a moment where Liz asks Anon about, like, hey, Anon. Hey, Anon. Is Damien being a normal guy? And the reason she asks Anon is because Anon is, like, one of the rare few fucking straight men in that story so far. It's like, who's she gonna ask? Reed is bisexual / pansexual, so, like, you know, he has a different impression of men. Leo is gay at the minimum. Sage is gay at the minimum. And, like, she can't ask Damien. Ben? She could ask Ben, I guess. But Anon is, like, the more normal guy, and Anon seems to get along with Damien well enough, so it's like, hey, listen, you get along with Anon, with Damien. Is this a normal for dudes? Even though it's a really weird person to ask, it makes sense that she would go to Anon. Because, you know, during the barbecue, Anon and Damien are having, like, a little chit-chat. They're having a little fun time. Gives the impression that they get along well enough, you know? Like, you can justify this stuff pretty easily if you know what you're doing. So let's see if they do. Oh, but Reed is in the hospital, so that makes perfect sense. And I imagine that she doesn't really talk to her parents too much because she's the baby shit, so she probably doesn't have the greatest impression of her parents. Wow. Perhaps. Seriously? Really? I mean, I know there's like a fic where Spears goes for a successor and it's Anon or something, right? That's pretty neat. I kind of like that idea, though. Like, for all the flaws that he has, I can totally see Anon, like, turning himself around in that way and going, like, you know what? I learned a lot. I want to share those teachings with someone else. How long do you have to, like, what does it take to become a principal? See, son, better questions, what am I going to say? Am I going to say? I think that's the cue. Alright, let's check on Stella. I don't actually believe Trish beat her up, but you could use some company anyway. I've noticed that barely anyone talks to her. Well, if her conversation means any indication, I might know the reason. Really, she should be glad the other students aren't bullying about her class. Not actually sure where to find her, but for some reason the garden seemed the logical choice. She likes flowers and stuff, so it's possible that she eats her lunch out here as well. Bingo. A weirdo and a cup of... How did she heat that? Although I remember at my high school, they did have like a public microwave. You know, it's like, hey, buddy, just slam her in there, I guess. You can get some heated water if you want it. Oh, that brings us to bad memories, though. Oh, fuck.